We are live and direct. What is happening, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I wanted to make a video today, just a quick video talking about basically an introduction of this channel. I'm going to go into the reasons, some of the reasons I started this channel in the next video. But in this video, I really want to just introduce myself and tell you what I want to do with the channel. So, we'll just call me Dad. I'm from Tennessee. Long story short, I was a traveling musician. Man, I don't know if that's gonna work right there. I might have to fix that. I was a traveling musician, basically. I was in Seattle at the time. I had a band, kicking ass in life. Got this woman pregnant from Pensacola, Florida. Well, I promised her I was gonna stay with her through the pregnancy, and I did. And when she was around, 6-7 months pregnant, we went back to Pensacola so she could be closer to her family. And so the baby was born, and that day changed my life. I thought I was going to be kind of in and out of the kid's life, but that day changed my life, and we'll talk about that in another video. But my daughter was born, and that day I took on the responsibility of the world, and I stayed in Florida, and I tried to make it work, and I made it work kind of, sort of, for a long time. Fast forward through custody battles, being incarcerated for things I didn't do, which I proved later that I didn't, and just all the mess. 9 years later, I got to a point in Florida, in Pensacola, that I just couldn't be there anymore. I wasn't doing any good for me. I wasn't doing any good for my daughter. So I had to make a move. And I moved. About 3 months ago, I moved to Michigan. Now, I have split custody, and it took me a long time to make this move, because leaving my daughter is the last thing I ever wanted to do. And every mile I go north right now, I'm on the way back to Michigan, there's a force pulling me back towards her. But I had to make this move to better our lives, to better her life, mainly. So that's my dilemma. The person I love the most is in probably the place that I can't stand the most. We'll get into all that, believe me. So I've been torn, I've been heartbroken, I've been between a rock and a hard place basically for a decade. Before my daughter was born, I was making some headway musically. I was the front man and songwriter of a badass band in Seattle. And we were starting to do some cool things. But I changed everything for her. And basically the last 10 years I've been dad. Now, things have gotten back, let me put it this way. I feel like now I've gotten back to myself. Somewhat. A different version of myself. Definitely a changed man from what I used to be by far and away. But I've gotten back to doing the things I love to do. And this channel is one of my new passions. Since I've become a dad, I've, as you can imagine, grown tremendously. I've grown really strong in my faith and just as a man. And I have a lot that I can teach have a lot of things and ways that I can do and say, in ways that I can inspire people now that I feel like I didn't used to have. So that's, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to do with this channel. I'm trying to teach and inspire. There'll be some entertainment too, believe me. But to teach and inspire is my primary objectives with this channel. So, welcome to Faith, Fatherhood, and Fitness. I also want to build a community with this. I want to build a band of brothers, sisters too. Just a group of like-minded individuals that collectively can make some things happen and change some things. So that's what we're going to do. Right now, I'm about to stop off at this rest area. So I'm going to conclude this video. But that's basically my introduction, y'all. I'll catch you in the next one.